This message is not for everyone. It is not meant to be scrolled past. It is not something to save for later. It is not just another post. It is not coincidence that you are here. It is not by chance that your eyes have found these words. It is divine orchestration. It is a sacred alarm ringing through the corridors of your soul. Heaven has chosen this exact moment, this exact breath to reach you. Something happened last night? Yes, last night, the stars bore witness. The angels listened in silence. The Spirit stirred, and while you slept, truth awakened. Everyone knows except you. But not for long. The time of silence has ended. Heaven is breaking the seal. God has chosen to speak now. And he speaks not with anger, but with fierce and holy love. Archangel Michael stands at the edge of your soul, not with a sword of war, but with a trumpet of truth, and that trumpet has sounded. You can feel it, can't you? That strange pressure in your heart, the tightness in your chest that no doctor can explain. The flickers of doubt that visit you at night. The sinking feeling you ignore during the day. The way you suddenly stop and wonder if you're crazy or just sensitive. That is not your imagination. That is not anxiety. That is not insecurity. It is your spirit sensing what your eyes have not yet seen. But heaven has seen, God has seen, the one you love deeply, the one whose name still trembles in your prayers, the one who owns a sacred part of your heart. They have been hiding something. Not a small thing, not a forgotten detail, but a deep, bitter truth. The kind of truth that would shake you if it landed without warning. And God in His mercy is giving you the warning first. Last night, something was said. A conversation happened. A moment occurred that was never meant to reach your ears. Plans were discussed. Truth was buried. But heaven recorded every word, and now the veil must be torn. Archangel Michael declares this an emergency. Not the kind that stirs panic, but the kind that awakens purpose. You must open your heart now. You must no longer excuse what you have already discerned. God has watched your pain. He has watched your confusion. He has seen you questioning yourself in private. He has seen you replay moments, reread messages. Wonder why something feels wrong, but nothing looks different. He has seen the way you keep hoping, the way you keep trusting, the way you keep loving, while being quietly deceived, and He says enough. You were never weak for trusting. You were never naive for believing your loyalty is beautiful. Your heart is rare, but the enemy saw that beauty as opportunity. And someone close to you, someone you love, has allowed that enemy to whisper through their actions. You have given pure love, but it has not been returned in the purity you deserve. You have shared your heart in honesty, but it has been met with partial truths, rewritten stories, and strategic silence. Last night they laughed about something that would break you if you heard it. They brushed off a confession, not because they feared hurting you, but because they feared losing control over your mind, over your trust, over your future. But God says no more. God says, I have waited for them to come clean. They did not. Now I reveal. You've noticed it already. The strange silences, the shift in tone, the missed calls, the delayed replies, the offbeat energy. You've told yourself it's just stress, just life, just tiredness. But your spirit knows better. That heaviness you've been waking up with is not from lack of sleep. It is the weight of spiritual warfare. The pressure of truth trying to be born through layers of deception. A battle is unfolding in the invisible, a collision is coming. Between your love and there lie between your loyalty and their manipulation, between your trust and their truth, God says, I will not let my child be used. Someone tried to erase what they did last night. They deleted messages, they cleared their tracks, they looked into a mirror and could not face themselves. But what they forgot is that I, the Lord, see what is done in secret. I see what is spoken in the dark. The angels recorded it. And now the angels have been dispatched around you, not to destroy, but to protect. Because of your loyalty, because of your endurance, because of your refusal to grow bitter, your tears have become holy. And heaven does not ignore holy things. This is your divine unveiling. This is your spiritual rescue. This is your awakening. You have prayed for clarity. You have begged for peace. You have said, God, show me if this is not right. And now I answer, the next 3 days will speak volumes. Do not confront. Do not accuse. Just observe. A nervous laugh. A panicked excuse. A slip of the tongue. A photo that was supposed to be hidden. These are not accidents. These are the answers you asked for. The truth will come, and it will not be soft. It will shake you, but it will also free you. This is not just about one person. This is about a pattern. You love, and they lie. You forgive, and they pretend. You hope, and they deceive. But no more. This cycle ends with you. Heaven has chosen you to break it, to rewrite the story, to say no more confusion, no more being gaslit into questioning your own spirit, no more waiting for closure that was never going to come. Heaven is closing the door, and when it closes, what is false cannot follow. God is preparing someone else for you, someone whose soul will match yours, someone whose love will not flinch in truth. But before the blessing, the lie must be removed. Before the healing, the wound must be exposed. Before the real, the counterfeit must be destroyed. That is what this message is. It is your wake-up call. It is your escape route. It is your invitation to rise. You will cry yes, but then you will breathe again. Then you will walk in peace. Then you will love again. And this time it will be safe. Because God never ends a chapter in pain without preparing joy on the next page. You are not going crazy. You are not overthinking. You are not paranoid. You are discerning. You are awake. You are chosen. And now that the truth has come, you can no longer go back. Heaven is turning on the lights, and you are about to see it all clearly. You will not need to search. The truth will walk right into your life. The mask will fall. The words will contradict. The energy will betray them. And when it happens, do not doubt yourself. Remember this moment. You were warned because you were loved. You were shown because you were strong enough to handle it. The truth is no longer waiting. It is here, and you, child God, are ready. This is not a message, it is an intervention, it is a holy alarm. It is a rescue operation from heaven itself. And God says, you have cried long enough, you have waited long enough, now I pull you out. Let go, let it fall apart, let the storm come. Because when it passes, you will be free. Everyone knows, but now you do too. And now you must choose what to do with that knowing heaven has spoken. Your spirit has confirmed it. And there is no more delay. And so, beloved child, let me continue. Because the divine isn't finished speaking to your soul just yet. Heaven wants you to know that this moment is not the end. It is the sacred unraveling of what was never meant to last, so that what is meant for you can finally arrive. You have been clinging to what is crumbling, afraid that letting go would leave you empty. But what you don't see yet is that your hands must be emptied of the false to be filled with the real God. Cannot bless what you pretend not to see. He cannot heal what you refuse to acknowledge. He cannot elevate you while you are still tied to someone who pulls you downward in spirit. There are things you've tolerated because your heart is too pure, your love too deep. But purity must not be mistaken for blindness. God gave you discernment not to doubt it, but to use it. Every uneasiness you've brushed aside, every moment you felt something wasn't right but kept loving anyway. Heaven saw it. Heaven wrote it down. And now, heaven responds with this thunderous whisper. Enough? You've been standing in the middle of emotional fog for far too long. You've prayed, fasted, wept. You've begged God to either fix it or reveal it. And because He loves you more than He loves your comfort, He has chosen to reveal. It may not come all at once. It may come in fragments. A word you overhear a post, you stumble upon a moment of silence that suddenly screams with meaning, but it will come. And when it does, it will be undeniable. The person you love, the one you trusted to guard your heart, has not been faithful to the spirit of the bond you believed in, whether emotionally, spiritually, or physically. They crossed a line. And then they tried to pretend like nothing happened. But even if the evidence is erased on earth, it cannot be hidden from God. Heaven saw it. The angels heard it. The spiritual realm was shaken by it. And now, so are you. But be not afraid. This shaking is not here to destroy you. It is here to deliver you. It is here to align you with truth, with power, with divine timing. You were never created to be a prisoner to someone else's lies. You were never meant to live in confusion, second-guessing your worth, wondering if you're enough. God says you are enough, more than enough. And the person who made you question that is about to lose access to you. Not through anger, not through revenge, but through revelation. The storm that is coming is not your punishment. It is your passage. You're crossing over from illusion into clarity, from manipulation into freedom, from false connection into holy alignment. You will cry yes. The truth always hurts before it heals. But once it's exposed, you'll realize that your soul knew it all along. Your tears have been holy signals. Your pain has been sacred language. Your silence has been your offering. And now God has answered. Archangel Michael is not leaving your side. These next few days are sacred. Be still, pay attention. You won't need to fight. The lie will unravel on its own. The mask will slip. The truth will land in your lap like a divine signature written in fire. And when it does, do not ignore it this time. Don't let love convince you to stay bound to betrayal. Don't let loneliness tie you to someone who abuses your loyalty. Don't let fear rob you of freedom. You are not broken. You are awakening. And in the ashes of this painful truth, something radiant is coming. God is preparing a place where your heart will be held with gentleness, not suspicion, where your name will be spoken with reverence, not ridicule, where your love will be met, not exploited. But you must walk away from the counterfeit. You must trust that letting go is not losing. It's choosing yourself. It's choosing peace. It's choosing destiny. You're not giving up on love. You're making space for the love that matches your soul. For the one who speaks your name in prayer, not in gossip, who sees you with clear eyes, not through a lens of convenience, who shows up. Not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. The divine shift has begun. You are being repositioned. The shadows are lifting. The fog is clearing. And when the dust settles, you will find yourself standing in a space that was always meant for you, surrounded by truth, washed in light, guarded by angels. You are not here by mistake. You did not read this by accident. This was the whisper of God turning into a roar, so you could finally hear what your spirit has been trying to say. It's time. Time to release, time to rise, time to be free. You are chosen. You are protected. You are loved. So please don't keep this truth in silence. Let it reach someone else who might be trapped in the same fog. Share this, speak it, save it. And if it pierced your spirit, don't walk away from it. Lean into it. Like this message. Subscribe to receive more divine words spoken from heaven's heart. And remember, you are deeply loved, endlessly watched over, and eternally held by a God who refuses to let you live in deception. This is your moment of truth. This is your divine rescue. This is your beginning, and heaven is rejoicing